And as we wait for people to join, I will invite you to begin to center yourself and come into stillness. And to begin to check in with yourself and start noticing how you're feeling right now. And I will also invite you, if this feels appropriate, if this feels good, to type in the chat window how you're feeling. So just one word. If you had to describe how you're feeling right now with one word, what would that word be? So feel free to share that with others who are live with us right now. And then I invite you to find a posture in which you feel awake and relaxed. So this can be a sitting posture. You can choose to sit on a chair. You can choose to sit on the floor, supporting your body with cushions or blankets. You can choose to stand. You don't have to be sitting. Just sensing which posture will most help and support your body through this meditation. And once you come into that posture, I'll invite you to close your eyes or lower your gaze to a point on the floor in front of you. And begin to deepen the breath. So you can really slow down and deepen and smoothen your breath. You can count up to 5 when you inhale. And count up to 5 when you exhale. We're going to breathe like this for a few minutes here. Inhaling, counting up to 5. And exhaling, counting up to 5. Inhaling up to 5. And it's okay if you don't count up to 5, just matching the length of the inhale to the length of the exhale. This is called coherence breathing. So just breathing in and breathing out in a really slow and mindful way. And as you exhale, releasing any tension that you may be holding in the body. Letting go in the shoulders, letting go in the hands. So 2 more times, counting up to 5 when you inhale. And then exhaling slowly. Inhaling fully one last time. And then exhaling and releasing and letting go. And now letting the breath come to a natural rhythm here. Just observing how the body breathes in and breathes out. And bringing a kind, curious attention to any sounds you may be hearing. Sounds that are near or far. Sounds that are maybe coming from your own body. And then bringing an attention to anything that you might be smelling. Noticing the sensation of smell. And then getting curious about the sensation of taste. So just noticing if there is anything that you're tasting in this moment. And then finally, bringing a kind and curious attention to the sensation of touch. So beginning by noticing your feet and noticing what your feet are touching. They might be touching the ground. They might be touching a carpet or your socks or shoes. Noticing the qualities of this touch, the texture, the temperature. And then beginning to notice your hands and what your hands are touching. Your hands might be touching each other. They might be touching your legs or your clothes. So again, noticing the textures, the temperatures, the qualities of this touch. And then opening up the awareness to the entire body sitting or standing here. Noticing yourself in this posture right now. And noticing the air that touches your body, that surrounds you. And from here, inviting the attention inward, inside, to the body and noticing the felt sense of being alive right now. The felt sense of the body, which is our home. Noticing how the body is carried and supported by the ground underneath us. And noticing any sensations that might be calling your attention. Noticing where these sensations are. Maybe naming them, such as tingling, pulsing, or cold or heat. And in this way, doing a quick scan of your body from head to toe and noticing these sensations and how they are changing moment to moment. In times like this, when the entire world is feeling stress and worry, we might get very much into our minds. So coming back to the body can bring us back to the present moment and can help us notice what's happening here in this moment. And if the attention goes away, knowing that this is normal, we all have scattered minds. So in those moments when the attention goes elsewhere and you notice yourself thinking about something else, you can first come back to your anchor. So if your anchor is your breath, you can come back to your breath. And again, begin to notice your body breathing. So noticing the inhale and the exhale. Maybe noticing the rise and fall of your chest, or the air passing through your nostrils. And so this is a practice of training our attention in a kind way. And each time the attention goes away, simply bringing it back to the present moment by bringing it back to your anchor, your breath, or your chosen anchor if it's something else. And you might begin to notice what's arising in you. There might be some emotions. And emotions have a bad reputation, but they are really intelligent. And if we can acknowledge them and be with them, they can guide us. So you might name whatever emotions are present for you, such as happiness or worry or calm or stress. And you might see if it's possible to get familiar with them, to welcome these emotions without needing to change them, just for now, letting them be. And same thing with thoughts. So whatever thoughts are arising in this moment, simply noticing them, or noticing the thinking mind. Or maybe the mind might be very busy. There might be a waterfall of thoughts. And again, not trying to change that or make that bad, just letting that be, or setting the intention for it. Maybe putting a hand on your belly or a hand on your heart and setting an intention saying, may I allow my thoughts and emotions the way they are. May I allow this moment to be the way it is. And from here, after calming and collecting the attention a little bit, we will start now to extend some compassion to ourselves and to other people around the world right now who are suffering. And if at any moment this suffering becomes really overwhelming or strong for you, you can always open your eyes and pause the practice. And if you feel okay, if you feel good, you might now begin to notice what's happening in the larger world with the spread of the coronavirus and things changing rapidly every hour, measures being taken, and everyone needing to adapt to change. And our body's natural response to change is stress. So a lot of people, including us, are or might be experiencing stress right now. So we will start with ourselves, and you might again put a hand on your belly or on your heart to sense your own experience. And you might sense your basic goodness and your intentions for a happy, honorable life. Your intentions to feel calm and at peace. And you might explore what it means to open your heart up to whatever is difficult for you right now. Maybe a simple awareness and saying, yes, this is difficult for me. Or just noticing the common humanity here, that a lot of people are struggling right now. Maybe people you know and you love or you don't know. And so to give a kind response to that, you might begin to wish for yourself first. May I be held in compassion. May my pain and sorrow be eased. May I be at peace. And you can recite or repeat these phrases to yourself a few more times. May I be held in compassion. May my pain and sorrow be eased. And may I be at peace. And you might sense what this is like to wish these for yourself, to connect with yourself in this way right now. And then you can bring to mind someone you love dearly, someone with whom love comes rather easily without too many complications. And you might picture this person and remember their common intentions for having a happy, honorable life, for feeling calm and at ease. And you might sense how they are impacted right now or affected right now by what's happening. And explore opening your heart up to this. And then giving a kind response to this experience, to this suffering, and wishing that they are also held in compassion. So reciting or repeating the same phrases for them. May you be held in compassion. May your pain and sorrow be eased. May you be at peace. May you be held in compassion. May your pain and sorrow be eased. May you be at peace. And noticing what it's like for you, this feels like in your body to be sending these wishes to this person you love, and imagining that your wishes reaches them and benefits them. And then finally from here, opening up the awareness to the entire universe, to all people everywhere. And being very careful here to not take in the entire amount of suffering in the world, just reflecting on the fact that we're going through a difficult time. And just reflecting on the fact that people are stressed or impacted or affected by what's happening. And so just in noticing this difficulty or this experience, our hearts automatically begin to resonate. And so you can explore sending the same wishes to all corners of the universe. You can wish, may all beings everywhere be held in compassion. May all beings everywhere be at ease. And may the pain and sorrow of all beings everywhere be eased. And again, just noticing how this feels in your body. And for the last moments of this meditation, I invite you to simply rest. So you might drop any sense of doing any practice and just notice the qualities of your presence right now until you hear a bell. So thank you so much everyone for your practice and for your meditation. I hope this was helpful for you to find some calm in the middle of this storm right now. And as a way of ending this time together tonight, I would like to invite you to notice how you're feeling in this moment. And if you wanted to share, if you had to share how you're feeling with one word, what would that one word be as a check out of this time together? And if you would like to share your word in the chat window, I invite you to share with all of those people who are meditating with you right now as a way of connecting with them. So thank you so much, and see you tomorrow at the same time, 7:30 p.m. Paris time, for another short sit together. Take care, everyone.